Welcome back, everybody. The last video we talked about how to set up your portfolio, where to access your portfolio, and where to access your Google Drive. So we're gonna do now is we're gonna start working on our portfolio together, and we're gonna start with task number one, which is your about me under the first section, which is the introduction section. Um, if you go to your Google Drive folder, click on that there, and you go to your resources, you can find your about me guidelines right in there. So this is pretty much telling your prompt, your about me, what's expected for you to write, um, the length of your about me, and it's required to be 250 words minimum to 500 words maximum. So there's a personal statement. So if you get a little lost along the way, not sure what to write about, remember you always want to reference back to your prompt, which is describe the world you come from. For example, your family, community, or school, and tell us how your world has shaped your dreams and aspirations. And sometimes when it comes to writing about yourself, you may get a little lost and or you may have a lot to talk about. So here's some ideas for you on some brainstorming topics and what you want to include or you want to consider including in your personal statement or your about me. So here's they're listed right there and you can read them on your own time. Um, and also you can also find the same information under your about me section on your senior portfolio. So if you click on the about me section, the same exact information is right there. So what I did, I just copied and pasted it and I put it as a PDF into your resources folder. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to start your about me. So if you have never used Google Drive before and you're not sure how to start a document or even how to navigate through Google Drive, you want to keep in mind that anything you do related to this in your portfolio is in your Google Drive folder. So remember that folder I shared with you earlier in the second video? That folder is pretty much your safety deposit box, right? Everything is in there, everything is required is in there, everything important is in there, everything related to the senior portfolio is going to be in this folder. So if you go ahead and click new and you go to create a new Google Doc, you want to make sure you select create and share so that I can still see your about me, so I can see your progress and make any revisions and edits along the way. You're going to start by titling your document about me dash and your name. So for example, my name is Benny, so about me dash Benny. And you can start writing your about me. As I mentioned earlier, the prompt has to be 250 to 500 words. So in order to check that, I'm just gonna go ahead and just act like I'm writing right now. My name is Benny, and I am a senior at Rising Stars Business Academy. And let's say I keep on continuing. So if I want to check the length of my about me to make sure that I'm within the length requirement, you need to select your whole text. After you select your whole text, you will click on tools and you will click on word count. And right there you can see that so far I've typed 14 words. So if you get lost, if you get stuck, and if you're not sure if you have written the amount that's required, you can always go to the tools and check there for your about me. And that's how you start your about me, and that's how you're gonna keep track of your about me. And this is very simple. This should take you at least a couple days, a few days to really think about what you want to write about, what you want to include. You want to make sure you include things that are, really show the reader who you are. Your challenges. Why are you in the position you're in? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What do you want to do in the future, right? So you want to make sure you encompass all of that in that matter of 250 to 500 words. So you want to be very selective of what you're sharing and very selective of how much of an impact you want the reader to have about you. So as you continue your about me, I will be reading it along the way and I'll be making revisions and suggestions and comments on your about me, and I'll leave it back to you and you would continue from there. Good luck, and you know how to reach me if you need to reach me.